The show's moving right along, isn't it?
It is indeed. Yeah, we're on a real proper canter at the moment.
So I'm looking at Suzanne VanRandwyk. Spelled very kind of VanRandwyk.
Yeah, VanRandwyk. So I think, well, it sounds very Dutch to me. Although she's from Austin, Texas, USA.
That it is Austin, Texas.
Yeah, singer-songwriter with a passion for Americana, folk rock, and the blues. She's performed in and around Austin, Texas since 2005 as a solo act and within a band and as part of Girl Guitar and Jam Room. But this is her own stuff. Now, she's actually a US Air Force veteran in the description here. And she wrote this song for all the veterans who are suffering from PTSD. So for anyone who doesn't know, it's post-traumatic stress disorder, struggling to get through each day. They need our help and support, but often don't know how to reach out. So I hope these words help folks understand.
Well, just for being a U.S. Air Force veteran and writing a song for people that are suffering with PTSD, especially from the military, I'm going to give her 3 fires right there, just off the bat, even before hearing the song.
Raise a glass.
Raise a glass.
Refill it.
Yeah. Refill coming up after this song, right? So
we're getting through this wine faster than we're getting through the show.
You kind of hit the Jim Beam a little heavy last show. Also,
I did, didn't I? Or did it notice?
No, I mean, you were pouring small glasses, but I could have swore you had about like 4 or 5 drinks.
Probably it was mostly ice.
Yeah. But we record this show for a very long time. Sometimes hours on end here, right? So, yeah, let's check this out though. Suzanne VanRandwyk, Soul in a War Zone. I just hope it's not like it might be super sad. I might shed a tear on this one here. So
you may.
Let's get through this one, and we'll get back to the review right afterwards. Suzanne VanRandwyk. I just want to make sure I'm saying that right. Soul in a War Zone, also available on Spotify.
They sent me off to fight somebody else's war. And though I made it back, I'm different from before. Nobody can see a part of me got left behind, replaced by this chaos in my mind. Each day I fight my way through mental misery. I scream in silence so nobody hears me. Overwhelmed with pain, I crawl into a lonely shell, locked away inside my private hell. My soul is in a war zone, battered and confused. I can't go on, so broken and bruised, trapped behind a wall of never-ending doubt. I need someone to show me the way out. Well, is there anyone to show me the way out? I'm judge and jury as I put myself on trial. Memories march through my head in regimental single file. Over and over, they tell me that I am to blame. Oh, they beat me down and bury me in shame.
Guest commentator Rich Davis, let us know what you think, sir.
Yeah, it's a lovely song. It's a bit of a tearjerker, that one, I think. Lovely guitar work. I particularly like that. I don't know whether it's a double bass. I'm not sure what it is. That sort of bass riff going on in the background. I thought I really liked it. Voice is very nice. Very meaningful lyrics, very easy on the ear to listen to. I was very, very impressed with it. The only thing I thought, and it might be my end, I think it was around between about 2:30 and 3 minutes. I think there was an instrumental break when there was no vocals, just an instrumental that at my end came through a bit muffled. The instrumentation didn't come through that clear, but again, that may be me, maybe my end. But apart from that, I thought it was a very nice track, and a sad track, but a very meaningful one. And I think the vocals were very nice. Got a lovely voice.
Absolutely.
So I was impressed. Just that little instrumental bit didn't quite come through clear enough. It was a bit muffled, but again, that could be my end. But apart from that, I was impressed.
I absolutely agree. Carlos Fandango, sir.
Yeah, I really like the intro with this sort of thumping sort of heartbeat drum type thing going on. I think it's a fretless bass, might be a double bass, but feels to me like a fretless one because of the movement of the way it's sort of, but extremely plaintive because of it. And
it's lovely.
It's the right instrument to use for the bass there. And the strings are sort of kind of subtle and discreet, but harrowing, really. They really go well. The way they're done and applied and played is so perfect for the song. It's very sort of folk, country, Americana, very roots, very American roots music, and heartfelt lyrics, really touching. This will connect with a lot of people, and this one I could hear a lot of times and enjoy it. Vocally, I think to me, very sort of Judy Collins, or maybe even a sort of softer version of Joan Baez. Really, that sort of crisp clearness and clarity of her voice and the nice vocals, but without the sort of the slightly harshness that Joan Baez has, but sort of a softer version, alternate universe version of Joan Baez, perhaps. But really, really thought that was a good track.
Yep. I know a few people that have been in the military that, and it's one of the bigger things with the veterans is everyone's always very sympathetic of those who are going through PTSD, and obviously we should find some kind of organization or some kind of charity that we can plug on here that has to do with that. Just because, once again, I know people that have been in Vietnam, like literally, that are still alive, and I know people that have been in today's modern Air Force, especially one of my friends that lives close by on the other side of Tampa here. I got to say, the first thing that I got when the song was starting off was a Bon Jovi feel to it. Kind of felt like Dead or Alive was coming together. When the lyrics started coming in and the song started progressing, I was really thinking like Sarah McLachlan or the Zombies, with it was just amazing. And I had the monitors going here, and the fretless bass, as you're kind of like mentioning here, really had that air pushing out. Did Carlos freeze, or is he just like focused on? Yeah, it looks like Carlos froze. He maybe got kicked off. So I got to say, once again, the fretless bass was kind of like just pushing the air out of the monitors here, and it was just overall it filled the entire room with the acoustics. It was just a very, very nice song, heartfelt lyrics, great production. The fiddle kind of like coming in there and just kind of giving it just a little bit more of that eerie sound to it was just absolutely brilliant. And if we could read Carlos is good for this, because he will usually leave the last comment on a track. And so Carlos's comment is, Suzanne, this is a hauntingly beautiful song. Lovely work and great lyrical content. I'll try to get you featured on the Underground Sound Show with DJ XX soon. Also, given the content of this song, you might also like a song that I worked on with my friend in Germany, Paul Atkinson, also on Slaps. And then he leaves the link for that. So it is by all intents and purposes a very hauntingly beautiful,
Definitely.
meaningful song. It definitely has that effect to it.